Okay, back for period three, and it is a 2-1 hockey game here after two. This is game three of a series that I've decided to do here and learning the game inside the crease. It's Chicago against Montreal, and in real life, Chicago, they ended up winning this game and taking a 2-1 lead in the series. Here in my replay, Chicago's actually down 2-0 in this series, so they really need this one actually to be able to get into it. Of course, they won it in real life, and not only the series, but they won it here in triple overtime in the actual game. In this one, there have been a lot fewer penalties. In the other one, I think there was a combined 70 penalty minutes, including a fight in the third period here between Bill Hickey and Stan Mikita. But this is the third period there. The score is 2-1 after two. The score was 2-1 in real life, but it took almost three full overtime periods to finally arrive at that score. And it was Murray Balfour, really the hero in that game, scoring both goals for Chicago. So I would imagine, anyway, I've not seen the game. I've looked for the game. I can't find it on YouTube or anywhere. Please let me know if you can. But anyways, let's get probably everyone, all our tops. Montreal really badly needs the goal here. I'm going to try to have a little more energy in this one. I feel like I recorded the first couple of periods. I think I'm just going to upload them unlisted. I just put them over on ITC and Delphi because I don't know, I just couldn't maintain a certain energy. And I think what it is too, and so something that I would like to communicate publicly is primarily right now I'm playing this game, not that I don't like it and not that I don't want to, but my primary reason for playing the game this evening is just that I feel like it's been too long, and if I go too much longer without playing it, then it's just kind of like going back to square one and almost having to try to learn this game all over again. And so I'm trying to play it just enough so that I can keep with it and commit certain things to memory and not have to relearn everything every time, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. So here we go, and again, I'm just going to try to as you can see there were, I guess, 4 penalties in the second period. Maybe there could be at least one carryover there from period one. I'm not writing anything down, like I'm not keeping stats for this one here, and I'm having enough trouble actually just keeping my 2-pawn system working. Sometimes I grab the timer and I give it to a hockey player, so I really have to be careful about that. I'm not using intimidation here, and I'm also I have looked at the injury chart a couple of times. I'm pretty sure that I've narrowly avoided and escaped there being an injury thus far in this game, hopefully, anyway, because I don't want too many complications like injuries and penalties. I'm hoping, ideally here, what I'd like to do is play a full series of this and not worry about forechecking or, the strategy, the defense high-low cards or anything like that, and just kind of get the basic game down. And then maybe, especially if Montreal advances, then I'll match them in the final, try to get them the 6th Stanley Cup in a row. And at that point, actually, is maybe when I will just try to, what am I trying to say here? Yeah, just try with forechecking with some of the added, the optional stuff, I guess, the additional stuff for it. So anyway, just in case, again, this is the only one that I upload, I am trying to backtrack and talk about some things, some background that I gave in the first couple of videos. I think it's almost as if when I was playing those couple of periods that I knew I probably wouldn't upload them publicly, and so I didn't have the same kind of energy for them. Hopefully that's what it was. Could be a variety of reasons, so it could be a combination therein. Anyway, we're going to get here off the opening draw here for the what are we, 3.5 minutes in now? I like timing it roughly as well. Each video came in at just under 40 minutes there for the first couple of periods, but I think I could have gone a little faster in spots. So Beliveau being the better face-off man. That does mean that Gilles Tremblay has the puck here with it off the draw down to the 1940 we go, and it's going to be right defense number 3, left defense takeaway is not 3, so right defense 13 here, even strength. And that's going to be another pass here down to 1920 we go. We're looking to get it to center number 10. But the left defense, so Dollard, St. Laurent, I guess, whoops, I should actually. I think also Vosco's defense will force this as well. So it will be a forced dump in here, actually. So we're going to look to see. For the dump in, it says the defensive right defensive Pierre Palat here chases down the puck. So here at 19 minutes, Palat, and it's looking to get it across the left defense. And nobody here is going to be rated a 25 for the penalty. So he'll get it to Vosco, number 4. Even strength Vosco number 4. We're looking at a shot 0, actually. First shot of the frame here for Vosco. 18 and a shot 0, nothing getting in its way. So that means it's going to be a rebound here. So Chicago's shot, and they're looking to force a rebound. Unfortunately, they are not the visitor. They are at home here in game 3. So Tom Johnson, the left defenseman, has recovered it. Johnson will get it down to 1840 now. Right defenseman number 29. Takeaway at the center, takeaway is 5, which it isn't. So Harvey here, and I realize I don't have to do all this puck moving, but I found, like, because I know it's in general with the team, but I just found that it's better to just, give it to as many players as often as possible. So Harvey here, 29 even strength. That's going to be another pass here. We are at 18-20. Harvey again, 18 this time, but loose puck to the left defense hit rating is 3, which it is. So it's been Jared Loose here. Offensive right wing, however, Geoffrion recovers, and so down to the 18-minute mark, Geoffrion here. I looked at the center, number 13, and center number 13, but as the right defense, takeaway rating of 3 it is. So that is actually going to be a takeaway, and I know technically it's just Chicago, the team. It's just convenient for me to give it to Palat, although right now we're getting a line change in. So let's see here. Let's go with I guess these are kind of the second lines. And Palat, we're just going to flip and pass, and so we're at 17-40 now. Palat here, center 10, so we'll assume he heads off ice there at some point. And do the defense add up to 9? They do not, so we're looking at Mikita here with a number 10 even strength. That's going to be a shot 2 for Stan Mikita. Stan Mikita shot 274. Is it force wide? Left defense is not 3, so 74, and I said a shot 2. That's going to be held on to by Jacques Palat. So face-off here, and we're still 17-40, I hope. Left defenseman, let's see, the higher face-off man this time is Stan Mikita, so Dollars St. Laurent with it off the draw. St. Laurent looking to get it over to Jack Evans, but interception if the center and left add up to 10, which they do not. So Evans here with a 26 even strength. That's going to be yet another pass here, and I think we were already down 17-20, so 17 minutes now there, I hope. Sorry if I've jumped to 20 seconds. Left defense, or the righties will not add up to 12 defensively, so left wing here, number 38 even strength. That's going to be an AST pass. So let's see here, right wing AST 39, they do not add up to 11 defensively. So AST, I said right wing, I meant right defense. 39, oh, that's just barely going to be a shot wide actually there for Jack Evans. So I believe the wide shot, we looked at the loose puck, and I'm pretty sure we're still at 17 minutes here. Loose puck here, we're looking the Ken Warm here. And that's going to be one anyway, Langlaw. I mean, a +5. That's pretty decisive. So here at 16-40, Langlaw with it here. Right wing 27, but to the left, he's at up to 6 defensively. They do. So we get an interception here. I'm just going to give it to Murphy for convenience sake for the time being. Here at 16-20, back to the right defense from 35. To the center and left defense add up to 8. They do not. So Jack Evans here, 35. So 35 here, even strength for Evans. We're looking to another pass here at the 16-minute mark. Center number 33. Right defense hit rating just under a 6. So Mikita 33. And that's going to be yet another pass. So I think what we'll do is we'll get a change here. And 15-40. So I guess, yeah, we'll just change everyone out and then see who the puck goes to. Chicago's probably going to want to go with Todd Sloan. The goals were scored by Todd Sloan and Murray Balfour. Murray Balfour, actually, I probably already said this, scored both Chicago's goals in real life in this game. He had the second goal here. It was Henri Richard on a breakaway, actually. Only like I think maybe my second ever breakaway, and got a goal scored on it. I guess, for that matter, it is easier to score on a breakaway. So maybe J.C. Tremblay, I don't know, third period probably you shorten up the bench and you go back to Johnson and Doug Harvey, and I'll do the same thing with Palat and Bosco there for Chicago. And let's go to, I guess we'll go to Backstrom as well. Backstrom, Bonin, and Don Marshall there for Montreal. So at 16-40, did I already flip? I think, yeah, Mikita 33 was a pass, so hopefully I'm right about that. And left defense 23 here. Chicago still with possession. To the center and right wing defense add up to 6. They do not. So left defense 23, Bosco even strength. That'll be yet another pass here. So 15-20, I believe. I think. Yeah, 2 shifts so far, not 3. Left wing 35, right wing hit rating is not 5, so 35 McDonald, and that'll be a pass as well here. Down 5 minutes into the period now. Left wing 19, right defense takeaway rating is actually 4, though, so it's taken away even if not by Harvey. We'll give it to him for the time being as a placeholder, if nothing else. Left defense 14, right defense takeaway should be 1, however, so again, Palat, even if he wasn't directly involved in the takeaway, he'll be implicated in it. Left wing penalty rating is not 5. 5 is higher than 2. So Palat here. Right wing number 2, actually, this could be pretty good. Even strength is shot 5. I'd say that's pretty good. So shot 5, Nesterenko, unfortunately 99, a terrible one. It's going to go to center Ralph Backstrom here for what it's worth down to the 14-minute mark. Backstrom, right wing 20, left defense hit is actually a 4, so it's Jared Loose there, knocked loose. And offensive center, defensive center +8. So you got to know that Todd Sloan there, Chicago, and the defensive center there is going to win it. So, again, probably shorten up the bench and go back to line 1. And for that matter, let's do that for Balfour and the Hawks as well. Murray Balfour again, both goals in real life, one goal here in my replay. 2-1 was the final score, but we didn't need 3 overtimes to get there. So I guess whatever. So Bill Hay here, 1340. Let's see here, right wing 22, and do the lefties add up to 11? They do not. So Balfour here, 22. That's good for a shot one for Balfour. 65 and a shot one unimpeded. That means that Palant will hold on to it here. We get another face-off. And left defenseman this time. Let's see, Beliveau versus Hayes. So Beliveau, Tom wins it. Tom Johnson has it. Again, I realize that I don't have to do that, but I like to. Left defense, defensive one. So I guess we're going to have a forced dump in here at 1320. And so offensive center. So again, you know that that's going to be one here. I like that sometimes when you know as well. It helps to move things along. So right defenseman here, but if the center takeaway is 2, which it is, so John Beliveau here with it, and down to 1240, I guess now Beliveau here. Let's see, right wing penalty is, actually it is 5, so Balfour might have a penalty here, but let's see, left wing number 6. That'll be shot 3 there for Gilles Tremblay. Tremblay in a shot 3. 16 on a shot 3. Not bad. 16 on a shot 3. That's going to be a rebound. You know what? Maybe I'm supposed to blow it down, but I'd like to think that the team will fight for a rebound. So Beliveau here, offensive center. Even if this is breaking a rule, I might just play it this way. Offensive center with it here. Oh, and that's right. So the rebound here, offensive center. So the 36, the AST for Beliveau. And the AST for Beliveau, we're looking at a shot 2. I will award him a shot 2 with a number 2 and a shot 2. So maybe we don't have this penalty after all. Maybe we have a 2-2 hockey game because the defense rating isn't 10. And so anyway, I've been very forthcoming, forthright, announced everything aloud. And what I'm doing now is crediting Jean Beliveau with the goal here in period 3. I'm going to cut that in half and round down and say at what did that be? 12:55 to go here in period 3. Jean Beliveau has tied the game. And let's burn a card and then get our assist here. So the first one here, Beliveau can't assist on his own goal. The second one, right wing 5. 9 is higher than 5. So Beliveau from Geoffrion with 12:55 remaining. And 2-2 is your score. Montreal scored first, Sonny Richard in the first period on the breakaway. And then Todd Sloan tied it later in the period. And then at some point in the second period, Murray Balfour gave Chicago the lead. But let's get... Okay, center here with it off the draw. Again, Beliveau is the better face-off taker. So 12:20 here for Beliveau, right defense number 1, but it's going to be knocked loose anyway. So battle for it here, offensive right wing. Bernie Geoffrion with it here at 12 minutes, right wing number 12. But again, what's with all the hit ones that are coming up? So it's loose again. Geoffrion versus Vosco, and there are no modifiers, so Geoffrion will keep it here, but we're going to get a line change. So again, I'm going to try to remember and not move that damn timer, and just remember that Montreal here should have the puck after the line change here. Just change everyone out. Maybe I'm Peter Millering it a bit here, but it's good to Peter Miller it sometimes with whatever it is that you're doing, I would imagine. So it's going to be here, let's see, 11:40 here, and I said Montreal has possession, so center 26, but is the left defense takeaway 2? It is, so again, I'm just going to give it to St. Laurent for what it's worth, and at 11:20 here, left defense 6, do the center room right wing add up to 10? They do not, so left defense number 6 here, even strength. It's going to be a giveaway, actually. Let's see here, giveaway, no break for the center, but again, because it says center, I'm going to say that Richard has it. And so here at 11 minutes, hopefully I didn't lag 20 seconds there. Interception, probable interception here, because they add up. So again, I'll just give it to Warren for what it's worth. Here at 10:40, sorry if I'm overusing for what it's worth. Left defense, 34 here. And center and right wing, do they add up to 7? They do not. So 34 here, probably a pass, yes. Kind of like that too. Some predictability is okay. Like just, some assuredness that I kind of know that I kind of hopefully have a good idea of what's going on here. I got to be careful though not to talk too much and distract myself, especially at this hour. Left wing takeaway so that's convenient actually to interrupt me from that. So here at 10:20 we'll say it's right wing number 10, left loose puck left wing hit is a 6. It is not. So that's going to just be Bill Hickey number 10 here, even strength. I assume the shot 2. 35 here, defensive right defense though. Is it 4? No, it isn't. So 35 here, we looked to Hall. What was that, a shot 2? And 35, that's going to be a rebound. So let's see here. Hold on to your horses. Visitor right defenseman, 35 there in the rebound. I looked to the AST. He's just shot it wide of the net. So I think that we play on, though. I think we're getting a lot of action here in 20 seconds, and that's okay. Loose puck, right wing and defensive, left defenseman +1, so St. Laurent here with it, and we get down to the 10-minute mark finally if we weren't there before. So right defense number 38 here, St. Laurent, do the center and left wing add up to 7. Oh, they add up to 6. Right defense 38 here, even strength pass, just under an AST. And so with this one here, I know 20 more seconds are going to be ticked down. So whatever, we're mid-period. Let's go for one shift here, at least for Arbor and Fleming, and let's do the same for Turner and JC Tremblay. It's a tight game, though. We got to be careful if we're trying to coach it equally hard here for both teams, and I like to do that. So Backstrom will take to the ice as well. And maybe Chicago will jump it here because they need a goal. Let's go with Balfour, Hay, and Bobby Hull here at home. And I did say that we'd be down to 9:40 now. Someone on Chicago had it. And so it's when the abstraction works well. So that's going to be, unless the right defense hit rating is a 3, which it is not, that's an AST pass for Bill Hay. So no time advances here. Right defense number 11. And that's right, and I don't look here. And sorry if I have checked that for the AST. I know I'm not supposed to. Just kind of get into habits here, especially when I'm trying to go fast. So right defense here, 11 on the AST for Arbor. That's good for a shot, too, for Al Arbor here. 76 Arbor here. So blocked if the left wing block is 3, though. It's only a 1, so 76 in a shot, 2. It means it's held on to by Jacques Plante. So another face-off here. I think that we're still at 9:40. +1 to the center. Backstrom is already, so that's going to be a tie, which actually, no, I think we'll go to the visitor. I'm pretty sure if it's a tie. It's a little different here. The tie goes, that's a little confusing, actually, if that's the case, but pretty sure that would mean visitor in this case. Pretty sure. Anyway, so that does mean Backstrom here has it at 9:20 to go in this hockey game, even at 2 here. Already have one in my replay, at least go to overtime, and that was the second game. So if this one goes to sudden death, then I won't upload this period. I'll try to do sudden death. Hopefully it won't go too long. Anyway, here the other one didn't. So right wing 26, but is the left defense penalty rating 4? Yes, it is. So Fleming here with it, but let's see, right wing 26, is that going to be a pass? No, it's going to be a shot 1 here for Don Marshall. Marshall here, 52 and a shot 1. That's going to be, I think, held on to by Hall. So we get the penalty now here. I think we're still at 9:20. And let's see here, we'll flip it for Fleming. Fleming here, let's see, 12. I was going to say no funny business with Fleming, I would hope. I don't see anything here about the opponent possibly having a penalty, but I think I am supposed to flip once more to see the type of penalty. I don't know why I couldn't just take the tripping there, though I'm sure there's probably some reason that I'm overlooking at this hour. I also don't really care. It's 2 for cheating on skating for Reg Fleming, but I think I'm supposed to check for possible injury. I'm going to cheat and look. I don't really care if it's interference or tripping. When you think about it, you can trip a player when you interfere. That's part of interference, so I find stuff like that funny. That the need to obsessively or just overly categorize and classify transgressions like that. So anyway, let's have Balfour and Hull out here in the kill. Again, Chicago just wants to win this game and go home early. And but I think for Montreal's sake, they will let's go back to Beliveau, Tremblay, and Bernie Geoffrion for what it's worth, and we'll try to load up as much as we can on the blue line in 1961 with Tom Johnson and Doug Harvey. And here off the penalty, we get, oh dear, let's do this so I don't forget when to let, it was Arbor, right? Was Arbor? Who's penalty? No, it was Fleming, right? So Fleming's not going to be out there in the kill. Let's go Vasco and Palat. And face-off reading here, so right wing, Beliveau versus, I guess if I'm excluding Hay, Beliveau win it anyway, though. So right wing Bernie Geoffrion here with it at 9 minutes to go. Left defense number 38, take away if the center. We'll assume the center position's vacant, and we're just going to say left defenseman Tom Johnson on the power play. That's a straight pass here down to 8:40. Left defense number 10. Right wing defense is at 4. No, it is not. So left defense 10 here in the power play. That's going to be good for a shot 0 for Tom Johnson. 27 on a shot 0, not going to be blocked. 27, that's a rebound. They're going to push for. Rebound does go to the offensive right wing, and 27 in the AST. Pretty sure that I looked at the AST and not the PP for this. Still, like even strength power play, I don't think it matters. I looked at the AST pass, or the AST for this matter, for Geoffrion. So anyway, that's going to be a shot 5. Here in the power play, 20 and a shot 5 in the power play, and nothing getting in the way of it. So 20 and a shot 5, I think that means that Geoffrion has taken the lead here. If I'm not mistaken, Geoffrion has scored here a timely power play goal for Montreal with, I'm going to say, 8:56 to go here in the game. So a couple of goals here in 4 minutes for Montreal. We get back to 5-on-5. And Geoffrion here, I guess I'll burn and then flip for assist. I flipped for assist in the third goal? Might not have. Sorry if I didn't. It's going to be here, Jeffrey from, well, Beliveau definitely, his assist rating's got to be a lot higher than 1. And right defense 3, yeah, so Beliveau and Harvey have assisted on Jeffreyon's goal. I'm not writing down stats anyway. And let's get to Bill Hay there back in the ice for another 40 seconds or so. So, anyway, this time +1, that Beliveau will still win the draw. Down to 820 we go here. Left defense number 2, right defense takeaway just under 5. So Johnson 2 here, even strength with the shot, 153, not blocked. That's going to be held on to by Glenn Hall here once again. Let's get another face off. And +2 left wing. So again, though, Beliveau will win that because he's +4 greater than Bill Hay. Down to 8 minutes. Center 30. The center defense is not 8, so center 30 even strength. That's going to be AST for Beliveau here. AST pass to left defenseman number 29. So Johnson trying to sneak in there. That's not going to be a penalty for Murray Balfour. So Johnson here, 29, is good for a shot. 0 for him. 92, no good there on the shot. 0. That goes to left wing here, Bobby Hull, but we're going to get a change anyway, I think, with 8 minutes to go. And let's get Langlois, Jean-Guy Talbot. Let's go to Moore, Richard, and Bill Hickey. And for Chicago's sake, let's get the Mikita, Warham, Ron Murphy line out there. And we'll go back to Evans and Dollars St. Laurent as well. And so Chicago with possession here, 7:40 to go. Left wing number 19, no penalty in that range. So Ron Murphy here, number 19, even strength. He's going to give it away, however. So no break for the left wing, but I believe that means the left wing does have general possession. Dickie Moore here with it, 7:20. Center defense, not quite 5. Right defense, number 8, even strength. That's another giveaway, though. So let's see here. Right wing is the breakaway rating 8. It is not, so I believe that just means that Warham does have it here. Sorry, actually, if I've lagged 20 seconds there. I'm trying to think now. Maybe I have. But I want to give Chicago a chance here to come back anyway. So 39, the left defense penalty rating, I would hope, is not 7. Warham here with the 39 then. That's going to be an AST for Warham here. AST pass to left wing 28, but do the righties add up to 5? Not quite. Actually, no, wait, sorry, AST. So anyway, it's a great pass here. So Ron Murphy with a shot 3. 39 on the shot 3. We look here. That's going to be a rebound they're going to fight for. And it does say offensive right defenseman, so I got to look here. 19 AST. That's going to be a shot 0 follow-up there for Jack Evans, 82. And that means Montreal defensive left defenseman recovering the rebound there. Al Langlois at 640. And Langlois here with center 17, left defense. Please don't let the penalty rating be 5. No. So anyway, Henri Richard here with a 17. Be good for a shot 2 for Richard. Probably we're at 620. It's going to be a shot 2 here. 63 and a shot 2. No. So that goes, it's going to be held on to. Actually, we'll get a face off here probably at 620. Left defense here off the draw. Richard is the inferior, so it does go to Dollars St. Laurent here. 6 minutes to go here in the game. St. Laurent with the 12. Center plus right wing here, adding up to 11, which they do not. So St. Laurent here, 12 even strength. That's another pass. And so, again, let's see here now. I'm probably just going to... You know what? Todd Sloan scored in the first period. Let's give him one shift, and then we can come back with the top 2 for Chicago in the final 4 minutes. Montreal is going to go back to Johnson and Harvey, and I think they've already gone back to Palat and Bosco. At least I hope so. If not, I'm double shifting them. So, and for Montreal's sake as well, though, let's get the Backstrom line out there. Yes, we'll get this line out here. So Chicago here now just down to 540 to anybody. Left wing 36, penalty not 7, so 36 even strength. That's a pass. 520 here, and right defense number 28. Center hit rating is not 5, so 28 here even strength. Yet another pass. And left defense number 19 this time, but right wing defense, oh, it isn't too. So left wing, rather. I know I said left defense, I meant left wing here. So shot 1 here, 1983 and a shot 1. It's not going to be blocked. 83 and a shot 1 means it goes to left defenseman Tom Johnson here, 440. And Johnson here, right defense 37. And center plus left defenseman, no. So right defense 37. AST, this will actually be. So the AST pass to the left defenseman. Don't do a defensive check. And that's going to be shot wide there by Tom Johnson. So I assume a loose puck. Visitor right wing. So Marshall collects the loose puck here at 420. And right defense number 9. But the center hit rating's probably 2. So that's knocked loose there once more. And so the offensive center plus 4. That means he's won it. the loose puck here, even if he doesn't necessarily have it himself. 4 minutes to go here, and as the takeaway forward is not. So number 23 for Harvey, I smell a pass, and that's what it will be. So I'll assume that he passes it to whoever is oncoming. Let's go back to Langlois and Jungie Talbot again. And for that matter, let's go to, I think what I'll do here now actually is go Richard, Dickie Moore, and Bill Hickey for what it's worth. And for that matter as well, Mikita, Ron Murphy, and Ken Warren. Maybe we can get that fight between Bill Hickey and Stan Mikita that they got in real life after Hickey evidently speared him there mid-period, and Mikita took exception to it and then some. They each were handed 5 and 10. Mikita was back in time for the OT3 to help set up the game-winning goal. So anyway, I did say there that Montreal had it. So down to 340, we go after that little history lesson that I just learned myself in Hockey Reference minutes before starting to play this one. Right defense number 13, the center and the left probably don't add up to 12. So right defense 14, and that does mean yet another pass. We're getting yet another pass here. So 320, center 39. They probably add up to 8. Yes, they do. So it's taken away. Let's give it to Vosco just for added flavor here at 3 minutes to go. When do they pull in 61? Hard to say, actually. Maybe I just won't do that. Right wing 33, left wing penalty rating is 3, actually. So there you go. How's the Chicago power play with a few minutes to go? But right wing 33, let's see. That's going to be yet another pass. So we're just going to blow it down and give Chicago all the time they need here to at least tie it and then make me stay up real late playing this one in sudden death. But I mean, I do have to flip here, actually. There could be opponent penalty or something crazy. 31, actually, there's going to be no penalty. So we're just going to have a face-off. That actually is passes because it was left wing, I think. Penalty of 3, left wing. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going back. Anyway, so here at 3 minutes, the face-off here, we have +6 to the inferior center, so Richard has won it and then some this time. And 2:40 to go here in the game, center number 4, but the defense will add up to 6. We'll give it to Palat this time just for variety's sake. 2:20, right wing number 5. Left defense, no, not 8. So Kenny Warren here. And sorry if I'm sounding a bit robotic here. I'm just trying to get the flow of this. AST pass, I guess, this time. Don't do a defensive check. So right wing 29 can't happen. So Mikita here in the AST, and again, don't do a defensive check. It's going to be a shot 2 here for Stan Mikita, I believe, with 2:20 to go. 6 and a shot 2, and the defense right defenseman is not going to be 9. So 6 and a shot 2. You know what? That's going to be a goal. We're going to get a tie game here with about 2:20 to go. Specifically here, we'll round that down to 16 and say with 2:36 here remaining in the game, Stan Mikita, looks like we're headed to sudden death yet again for the second time in the series, and a sudden death in Game 3, just like in real life. But I mean, there's still a little hockey left to be played. Let's get a face-off. Let's get 20 seconds. So here that will be +5. So Richard here has won it. And Richard, we're looking to the C3, but it will be intercepted, actually. And that's at 2 minutes now anyway. So Chicago, let's see. We have to go with who's fresh. Evans and St. Laurent take to the ice. Johnson and Harvey, actually, from Montreal. They're going to load up here. They'll get their top line, but Chicago will counter with Hay, Holland, game-winning goal scorer in real life, Murray Balfour. And so down to, I guess, to the 40 we go, and Chicago with possession here at a minute 40. Right wing 34, do the lefties add up to 12? No, Balfour 34. That'll be yet another pass here down to a minute 20. And, oops, almost took 2 of them. So center 39, but to the defense add up to 11. They actually do. So a timely interception here from Montreal. Down to a minute we go here. Right wing 36. And left penalty if the left wing is 1. I'm going to ignore that, actually, with just a minute to go. So right wing here, 36. That'll be an AST. They actually might have wanted the penalty for the opportunity to blow it down. So AST pass to center number 4. AST, that's going to be good for like a shot 5. And again, we don't do defensive checking in AST. 25 and a shot 5. Hall is barely saved at the rebound. They're going to battle for now Geoffrion and Jack Evans. And so I'm just looking at loose puck ratings here, 6-4 Geoffrion here, and it's the AST 5. It's going to be a follow-up shot 5 for Geoffrion. Good Lord, 8 on a shot 5, and they can't block it. So I think Geoffrion here in the final minute, if I'm not mistaken, with about a minute to go. Goodness, we only had a few goals here in the first couple of periods. Like it was 2-1 after 2. So I guess we've gotten 3 goals here in the final 20, final stanza here alone, and Geoffrion here with a minute 6 to go. A lot of 6s. You could say a minute 7, just for the sake of it. I don't think it matters, but we're gonna flip and burn, and then we go. Who is assisted on Geoffrion's goal? Right defense. Just barely. So Geoffrion from Harvey. Why does Beliveau have the puck? It was Jeffrey on with the follow-up. I think I just wanted to move it to see his loose puck rating. I'll assume. So, wait a minute. Are these all right defensemen? No, so right defenseman 1. So, yeah, whatever. Again, because I'm not keeping stats. I might flip 3. Well, you know what? Let's flip 3. Let's see what we do with shootout. No, actually, that's about the first time that I've seen that. Johnson's assist rating is too low. He only had 15 of them in 7 games. So whatever, Jeffrey on from Harvey. Though Beliveau had the puck touch, but then it was not. But there was a battle for it. So yeah, whatever. A minute basically. A minute 6, minute 7 to go. Maybe I can't be scared to try something. Try the loose puck here. Let's say Stan Mikita for what it's worth. We'll use Mikita as the 6th guy. And for loose puck, maybe we'll in the very least look at Peter Miller's quick reference here to see for loose pucks. Or not loose pucks, what am I trying to say here? When you pull the goalie, pulling the goalie, use the power play column at 5 skaters and use even. There are 6, however. The leading team read from the shorthanded column. Yep. Okay, I'll be looking at this quick reference, I think, quite frequently for the next minute. This is the first time I've attempted this, so bear with me. We're going to get a face-off here, and it's left wing here off the draw. And I know, again, it's the end of the day. My voice is dead. My body's, quickly following along. Anyway, if that made any sense. So left wing here, let's see who is the high on the draw. So that does mean that Tremblay here with the timely. But I guess I use the shorthanded here since they're kind of the shorthanded team, right? So... yeah, leading team read from the shorthanded column. So let's do that here. Right wing, so Forrest Dumpin, however, left defense is 2. And I don't think that we would actually use the power play rules for that. I think a Forrest Dumpin is still a Forrest Dumpin, if I'm not mistaken. So do we look at this Dumpin then? Because we didn't use this. When in doubt, flip, but I am going to use this, and you can tell me why I'm wrong. So... that's going to be actually won by Jean Beliveau. That's a pretty dangerous situation there. Oh, wait, but the shorthanded team when it's dumped in. No, the power play team forced the dump in. Sorry, treat a shorthanded team icing the puck and then flip. So is that icing with a play stoppage and a face-off in this case? Let's game it and assume that it is. +1, so right wing here, but actually, no, that's still going to be Jeffrey on with it. How are we not to 40 seconds by now? Sorry. Right defenseman number 26 here, so Harvey, and again is shorthanded. Left wing hit will not be, so Harvey 26 shorthanded. He's also iced the puck, so I'm just going to give it to them here. Down, we'll assume, we don't have to have a draw, we'll assume that they just have it. So here, 20 seconds to go. And actually, no, wait a minute, because we're anyway. Chicago has possession. I just realized how tired I am starting to get. So right defense number 27 here, but I looked at the power play 27, so that's going to be a pass. I'm going to allow them another chance, actually. I don't want to end this game in a pass. So left wing here, number 29, and the righties probably don't add up to 11. They do add up to 9, but 29 here in the power play. That's going to be another... What's going on, guys? Quit passing the puck. I have to hockey bones it here and just assume that... we're not okay. AST pass unless the center. You know what the center defense is for, and that's a forced dump in. So you know what, I'm going to assume the stalwart defensive effort there for Montreal. Kind of, it is. You know what, even as a Habs fan, it is kind of a shame that they are up 3-0 in the series. I think anybody who tuned in and checked out any of my, because I guess tuned in would kind of have to be live, but checked out any of the video that I uploaded earlier at the risk of spoiling it for anybody who hears this before that. I like close competitive hockey. And I know that this was a close competitive game, so at least I got that. But, when I don't have that, be it series or game, it's a little less interesting and exciting for me. So, anyway, Montreal up 3-0 in the series, which I should like as a Habs fan. But, again, I'm not even sure if I've done it entirely correctly. And I think I said in an earlier video, actually, I tried to play this last night, got a few minutes in. Kem Warm scored a goal, but I just wasn't feeling it, so I shut the camera off. That does happen sometimes. As much as I enjoy doing this, though, I really do like doing this. So I think what I will do is I will upload this one to YouTube, and I'm going to upload them all to YouTube, but the other two will be unlisted, and I'll put this one public for what it's worth. I think this is probably the least worst of the three, which not saying a whole lot, I guess, and the most decisive of them. So anytime, any consideration that you give to this, while it's never expected, it's definitely always appreciated. And this is now an empty mug, but cheers, thanks, and bye for now.